Good morning and welcome to Frank's School, the 38th day of the 7th year. First video. Boy, this teaching is coming pretty easy now. You know, I'm supposed to be in retirement, emeritus, or on sabbatical, but I don't know. Now that I'm into this, I kind of want to finish it, and it's kind of going easy. These are characters for this wordless movie, Resurrection, and here are the ones that I've mentioned so far. Well, I want to say a little bit more about Batch, Namma, and Festus. Batch, Namma, and Festus. Let me start with Namma and Festus. I liked what I had come up with, described yesterday, that Namma's the one that's desirous of Festus. You know, I kind of hadn't thought of that, but I sort of went with that. And you know, it reminded me when I was looking stuff up here, I came to Ishtar. Well, I knew about Ishtar, and I didn't really want Namma to be Ishtar. But in Ishtar, in the epic Gilgamesh, she's the goddess of love. She's very much like Aphrodite. Sometimes she's compared to Aphrodite. Aphrodite, who incidentally, according to Greek mythology, rises up out of the sea foam. She also comes from water, although that's not fresh water. My idea of Namma is different. But in any case, Ishtar, having seen Gilgamesh in his glorious return with the sacred cedar, having defeated Humbaba with his friend at the head of, she's so desirous of him that she offers her love to Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh refuses. He refuses because he has seen what happens when a man falls under the spell of Ishtar, and he's too excited about his friend and the adventures they can have and stuff. Well, she's furious, and it's disastrous. I mean, ultimately, she goes to the Council of Gods. I've told this story elsewhere, and they agree that he's getting too much like a god himself, and as a result, one of the two must die, and it ends up being his friend Enkidu. I've told that story elsewhere. But anyway, there's Ishtar, goddess of love, offering her love and being refused. So it's not unprecedented. So I thought, well, I'd mention that. Now, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with that. And the only thing is, I think Namma's got to, for the sake of the work, Namma has to deal with it more gently. And she's got her water. She loves water. She's got other things. She doesn't have to have Festus. All right, now Batch. I had thought, for some reason, I don't know what it was, reminded me of this, but there is a kind of music, a kind of singing called catches, a batch catch. This could be. Here's the catch book. Let me bring this close to the camera so maybe you can see it. My choir sang a few of these, but basically they were too scandalous to sing. You know, they were drinking songs. They were drinking songs, and they were sung at that rowdy time in English history called the Restoration period, when the king was restored to the throne. I'm saying around 1680s. You know, 1666 is such a memorable date, and that's when the London fire occurred. Well, it was around that time, after, maybe it was before the London fire. But anyway, it was the thing to do, to go and drink and sing. Men singing these catches is what they were called, catches. And the one that I remembered, as I say, most of them are just too, you wouldn't want to sing them. I used to hesitate a little bit to even let my students, as I came up through chronological order, to let them know that the literature of the Restoration period existed at all. It's a little uncomfortable to deal with that literature in school. But anyway, one of the catches, and let me tell you about catches. They were fun to sing in a way because they were like rounds. You could start it, and then start it again, and then start it again, and start it again before it was done. So you had it overlapping, and eventually you had four voices all singing it, and then you just repeat it, and you'd go around, you'd sing it till you were tired of singing it. Well, the one that came to mind was I didn't find it right now, but it says that there's 5 reasons to drink. 5 reasons to drink. You know, there's a lot of these are about just getting drunk and falling over and all that. Good wine, a friend, being dry, or lest you should be by and by in case you get thirsty later. You better drink. And then the 5th reason is any other reason. It goes like this. If all be true that I do think, there are 5 reasons we should drink. Good wine, a friend, or being dry, or lest we should be by and by, or any other reason, or any other reason, or any other reason, any reason why. I can't sing it because it requires this huge range, and I didn't start in the right spot, which made it a challenge kind of to sing. But that would work for him as at least one of his themes. You know, you wouldn't have to have the words, and it would have a funny kind of a sound. So I'll batch catch. All right, bye for now.